Hello, and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to our presentation on sustainable water consumption practice at Uitm Pasir Gudang. My name is Muhammad Noor Ikwan bin Muhammad Noor Sham. Today, I will be discussing the background of the study, the scope of the study, and our objective. Let's begin. Our research focused on sustainable water consumption through education at Uitm Pasir Gudang. By promoting responsible water use, we aim to conserve resources and encourage environmental responsibility across the campus. Through education, we hope to inspire both students and staff to adopt efficient water usage, reduce waste, and develop sustainable habits. This initiative not only benefits the environment, but also sets an example of environmental stewardship for future generations. The next one is the scope of the study. The scope of this study is to identify and address water usage issues by gathering feedback from students at Uitm Pasir Gudang. We aim to understand their comfort on campus, their awareness of water conservation, and how they adapt to their environment. Our goal is to prevent water waste, reduce costs, and increase students' understanding of the importance of using water efficiently. Lastly, the objective of our study are as follows: to study the profile of respondents, to understand students' awareness of water consumption, to identify the most effective methods for promoting water conservation on campus, to assess students' knowledge of sustainable water practice, and the last one is to identify challenges and improvements needed for better water conservation on campus. Next, I will present the analysis of our survey data covering gender, age groups, semester distribution, and faculty representation. Let's dive into the details. Starting with gender, the majority of respondents are male. Out of a total of 61 participants, 48 are male, which represents 78.69%. Female respondents, on the other hand, are fewer with only 13 individuals, making up 21.31%. This clearly indicates that males significantly outnumber females in this survey. Moving on to age groups, the majority of response came from the 18 to 19 age group, with 54 respondents accounting for 88.52%. The next largest group is the 20 to 21 age range, with 4 respondents or 6.56%. Finally, the least represented group is the 22 to 23 age range, with just 3 respondents making up 4.92%. This shows that respondents fall within the 18 to 19 age bracket. Next, we look at semester distribution. From the bar chart, we see that out of 60 respondents, our highest number comes from semester 4, with 33 students or 55% of the total. This is followed by semester 1, with 17 respondents or 28.33%. Semester 2 has 6 respondents representing 10%, which is the median value. The least number of respondents are in semester 3 with 3 students or 5%, and semester 5 with just 1 student, making up 1.67%. This highlights that semester 4 students have the highest representation. Lastly, let's look at the faculty distribution. The graph shows that the Faculty of Business Management has the largest representation, with 39 participants, which is 63.93% of the total. The Faculty of Mechanical Engineering follows with 30 participants or 21.31%. The Faculty of Electrical Engineering has 7 respondents, making up 11.48%, while the Faculty of Civil Engineering has the least with just 2 respondents or 3.28%. This indicates that the Faculty of Business Management has the largest participation in the survey.
Okay, so next is objective number 2 is to understand awareness of water consumption. So I will only explain a few chart or graph. So the first one is a pie chart about the frequency of water usage in campus facilities by students. So as you can see the pie chart, the highest frequency of water usage in campus facilities by students is 5 to 6 times a day, with a total respondent of 21 students. It's not many compared to the student that use 3 to 4 times a day, with a total of 20 students. So for the lowest usage in campus facilities by student is 1 to 2 times a day, with a total respondent of 5 students. Okay, so the next is pie chart about the campus use a large amount of water in areas like bathrooms and gardens. So as we can see at the pie chart also, with the highest rate that student answered is yes a lot, with a rate 47.5%, and that is the highest rate. And for the lowest rate is 3.3%, which the student answer they don't know. So the next is a pie chart about student notice any tools, signs or measures on campus that aim to save water. So the highest rate students answer is yes, but only in some places, with a total of 59%, and the lowest that student rate is 4.9%, that the answer is they not sure. So as we can see, the next is a bar chart about sustainable water consumption is important for environmental conservation. So mostly of the students answer important, with a total of 33 students, and the lowest is one student that answer they don't know. So for objective number 3 is to identify the most effective in promoting water conservation on campus. So for this also, I will only explain a few of it. So the first one, you have a bar chart that explain the initiative most effective in promoting water conservation on campus. So the highest total of respondent is 33 students that answer for education workshops or seminars, and there is only one student that answer for installation of water efficient features. That is the lowest. And we could see at the next one, we have a donut chart that explain the sources have contributed to knowledge about water conservation. So the highest total of respondent is about 30 students that answer for social media, and the lowest total of students that answer for university courses and family and friends, with a total of 9 students for each of it. So the last one, we could see also a bar chart about the motivation the most to save water. So the most student answer for learning about the impact of water conservation, and the lowest is a total of one student that answer for easy access to tools and tips for saving water.
So next, objective 4, to assess students' awareness of sustainable water practices. In this section, I'll discuss students' awareness of sustainable water practices through 4 main findings. So for the first part, preferred water saving activities. From the bar graph shows that the most popular water saving activity was a fun competition to save the most water, chosen by 20 respondents, 32.79%. Workshops on saving water came second, selected by 14 respondents, 22.95%. Both Water Free Hour Challenge and Social Media Challenge received 10 votes each, 16.39%. Watching videos or talks was the least popular choice, selected by 7 respondents, 11.48%. So for the second part, knowledge about sustainable water consumption. The bar graph reveals that most students, 29 respondents, 47.54%, have a little knowledge about sustainable water practices. 17 respondents, 27.88%, have somewhat of an understanding. 11 respondents, 18.03%, know a lot, and 4 respondents, 6.55%, have no knowledge, suggesting a need for more education. So for the third part, awareness of water saving practices on campus. So from the pie chart shows that 44 respondents, 72.13%, are aware of water saving practices on campus, while 17 respondents, 27.87%, are not, indicating that while awareness is strong, some students are still not informed. So for the fourth part, sources of learning about water conservation. The bar chart reveals that 24 respondents, 39.35%, learned about water conservation from social media, 17 respondents, 27.87%, from family or friends, and 19 respondents, 31.15%, from posters around campus. Talks or events were also a key source, chosen by 9 respondents, 14.75%. So next, objective 5, to assess students' opinions and perception regarding water conservation. Now I'll discuss students' opinion on saving water, the challenges they face, and the sources that help them save water. Part 1, opinion on saving water for the environment. So based from the pie chart shows that 60 respondents, 98.36% agree that saving water is important for the environment, with only one respondent, 1.64% disagree. This indicates strong support for water conservation efforts. So for the second part, challenges for saving water on campus. Based on the bar chart shows that the biggest challenge for students is the lack of reminders or events about water conservation, selected by 23 respondents, 37.71%. Other challenges include the absence of water-saving tools, chosen by 20 respondents, 32.79%, and a lack of awareness, selected by 13 respondents, 21.31%. So for the third part, sources of help for saving water. The bar chart shows that 21 respondents, 34.43%, believe fixing leaks is key, while 19 respondents, 31.15%, suggest installing better water-saving tools. Other suggestions include more events and rewards, chosen by 13 respondents, 21.31%, and 8 respondents, 13.12%, respectively. Part 4. Sources of learning about saving water. The bar chart shows that 19 respondents, 31.15%, learned about saving water through posters, while 18 respondents, 29.51%, learned from talks or events. Social media was also a significant source, chosen by 16 respondents, 26.30%. So for the last part, reason why saving water is important. So from the bar chart, reveals that 29 respondents, 47.54%, believe saving water helps the environment. Other reasons include ensuring water for the future, 16.40%, saving money, 16.40%, and doing it because it's the right thing to do, 19.67%.
So the next part is goals. First and foremost, raising awareness is crucial to help students understand why saving water is important. By doing so, they can see how their actions, no matter how small, can make a big difference. Next, encouraging collaboration is essential. Everyone on campus, including students, teachers, and staff, need to work together to achieve meaningful progress in water conservation. Moreover, inspiring action is key to driving change. Simple change in daily habits can lead to significant improvement in water conservation, motivating everyone to take part. Lastly, addressing challenges is necessary to ensure success. It is important to highlight the problems in current water-saving efforts and suggest practical, straightforward solutions to overcome them. So, for the conclusion, firstly, Uitm Pasir Gudang must take proactive steps to cultivate a sense of responsibility among students for using water wisely. This is essential to ensure sustainable water consumption on campus. Moreover, educating students through awareness campaigns is crucial to addressing inefficiencies in water usage. These campaigns can help students understand the importance of conserving water in their daily lives. In addition, by promoting sustainable water practices, we can not only conserve resources but also reduce environmental impact such as greenhouse gas emissions caused by excessive energy use in water treatment. Furthermore, it is essential to address infrastructure issues like leaks, which contribute to significant water wastage. Fixing these problems can further support our conservation efforts. Finally, ensuring sustainable water consumption practices will benefit the campus by protecting resources, fostering a healthy environment, and support students' academic success in the long run.